Good morning and good Sunday to you. Lead Bullets for Life here for another garage chat. So guys, there was no range footage for this Saturday or a pot of gold. So we had to go out of town and visit some relatives for a housewarming. So we did that. I didn't get home until like 11 o'clock last night. Guys, I'm getting started late this morning on this video, and the reason why is because I already went to Costco, did all my shopping because I put it off till Sunday. It was supposed to do it yesterday, but I wasn't able to do it. Again, getting prepared for this Saturday afternoon. To drive out of town, hour and a half away. So this morning, well, I guess it's expected. We are having a major drought here in California. So one of my bucket lists this morning was to go to Costco and pick up some water, 3 cases minimum. And I told you guys about the Bass Pro primer policy, right? You're only allowed to have, 2 packs of primers, if you're a non-member. But anyways, I went to Costco today and I picked up 3 bottles of Kirkland bottled water, as we all know what that is. And then when I got to the counter, they removed one of the cases of water. And I says, I don't understand what's going on here. She goes, oh, we're limiting the amount of water for each customer. I went, is it because of the drought? And she said, yes. So when I walked out to the Costco exit and showed my receipt, I says, they asked me how everything was. I said, everything was good until I got the counter for water. Are we having an apocalypse? And apparently what they told me up front was, well, it's our vendors who are having problems getting water, And so this morning, guys, I did some research on the internet about Costco water. And there's one video that was just updated 8 hours ago. A young lady that talked about how she grew up drinking, tap water. And I think most of us old schoolers have done the same thing. We didn't have bottled water in the old days. Everything came out of the water hose or the sink, and you drank it whether you liked it or not. This is why you made a little Kool-Aid for that. But anyways, guys, I'm looking at around the world, and I see a lot of similarities around the world what's happening now. I mean, right now we have the Afghan Kabul situation, and everybody's pointing the fingers at everybody else, and that's kind of irrelevant right now. But unless it affects you directly, right now, our country is just being overrun. We spent trillions of dollars on this war. And for what? Just to let them all have it. All the weapons and ammunition were left behind. All that should have been destroyed, as we all know. If we can't have it, they can't have it either. So it should have been destroyed. So now they have the best weapons against the world, pretty much. And which means that we have to spend more money to make better weapons to counteract those weapons that we left behind. But anyways, guys, getting back to the Costco situation, I bought enough stuff this morning, to get through the week. Milk, eggs, things like that. That's what we normally buy. I don't know what's going to happen next. Right now, we're having fires up in Northern California, and it's causing a cooling trend right now. We've had upper 70s during the day right now. It's stank and cold and windy. It's kind of strange for August. I've never had a cool August before, ever, that I can recall. It's usually been in the hundreds or upper 90s, never in the upper 70s, low 80s. That's not heard of here, but it's happening right now as we speak. All right, guys, so I got guys, I want to comment on all the comments you guys made yesterday on my videos and the day before. I had an outpouring of good comments, and I got comments about my HP 38, the fact that I spilled half a pound of it on the floor, and I was giving a comment on why can't I just use a different brand. I normally use different brands. They talked about CFE and other powders like that. I am a big Hodgson's powder fan, and I do like the price, and I like the performance of the Hodgson's, and the versatility and the availability, of course. But like I was saying before, guys, I stick with certain type of powders that work for certain calibers. I don't need to change them, and there's no reason to change them. The old saying goes, if it's not broken, why fix it? So in this case, it's not broken. So the powders I use and the loads that I use and the bullets that I use for each caliber is tailored to my target needs. And so again, whatever works for you guys. CFE is a great powder. I have no doubt about it, guys. I just can't buy, every powder on the lot. It's just, of course, again, it's more and more experimenting, and I've had 30 plus years of experimenting with gunpowders and bullets. What works, what doesn't work, lubricants. Now we have powder coat, which takes the guesswork out of it. You learn a lot about the size of the bullets, and it makes a big difference. Your throat chambers, everything, is a factor in the accuracy and the reliability of your ammunition. All right, guys, speaking of bucket list, there was something I wanted to discuss, and I'm very interested in the 25 A.C.P. And why do you say? Well, number one, it's a historical cartridge, and basically the 25 A.C.P. was designed to kind of replace the 22 long rifle in a handgun. You have a centerfire cartridge that will shoot a 50 grain 25 caliber bullet out of a 2-inch barrel, close to what a excuse me, matching what a 22 long rifle, the lead bullet, will do out of the same barrel. And the point was to make it more reliable, plus a little bit more harder hitting. Out of a 2-inch barrel, you're lucky to break, over 700 feet per second, especially with factory loads. Of course, with hand loads, of course, you can go even faster with that. But anyways, in California here, we're only allowed to have the Phoenix 25A and 25, and one's a stainless, one's a a brushed stainless, and the other one's a blue version. I saw several videos on them. They're quite reliable and they're quite accurate, depending on who's shooting it. Some people can shoot them in the black at 15 yards and 25 yards. Others can barely hit the side of a barn at 5 yards with it. But, getting ammunition for those little guns could be a bit of a challenge since, the price of the ammunition is about the same as buying a box of 9mm, if not more. So, is it even worth purchasing the caliber? Should I get a different caliber like 22 or 32? I don't think they make it 32, but they make it 22 and 25 for sure. I know that. And Phoenix Arms is a pretty good company. They've been around time, and it's quite stylish. If you look at the gun itself, it's pretty stylish. It's got the rib top strap of the barrel, and it's also got a 3-inch barrel versus a 2 and 2.5-inch barrel. So you get a little more, a little power out of it, and a little more accuracy out of it. And they make for something, curious and fun and interesting, just to have that cartridge. I have cartridges I found years and years ago. I have them in my little collection over here, and I'm just intrigued about the little cartridge. You look at the cartridge, it's like, wow, it's like a little miniature 45 A.C.P. Being an A.C.P. itself, you figure you got 25 A.C.P., you got 380 A.C.P., and you get the 45 A.C.P., made by Colt. So those are a reason why these people invented these cartridges, if you look at the history. Now, guys, another comment you guys made too is about some of my discussions talk about history of guns and history of cartridges, right? And I'm very enamored by the history of ammunition, especially when it comes to military weapons. Alright, guys, that's all I have for this Sunday. This is Lead Bullets Fly. Thanks for joining me today. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please rate, subscribe, and make those comments. We'll see you at the range next Sunday with the family and or at the reloading bench. Until then, take care. Bye for now. Lead Bullets signing off.